Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Season 6 of Rick and Morty, because that's where we are. OG Rick, and yes, 6 seasons into this show. It felt like yesterday when we were on this endless hiatus wait for a new season of Rick and Morty, and now we're actually getting episodes coming out pretty regularly each year, and this season I think delivers some great episodes, great additions to the show, and I don't think I disliked any of them. This was a really consistent season. There's been some seasons where they've had like one episode not really track and stuff like that, but I do think that this season has really delivered some impressive episodes here, starting off with Solar Ricks, which is like the remnants of the Citadel, and building off of this last season, doing some interesting things with that. And then jumping right into this season, they had this whole entire Rick of Mortwell Lived, which was a whole entire like Die Hard spoof with Peter Dinklage, which was absolutely fantastic, tons of fun, and I enjoyed all those jokes going along there. They had this very interesting Thanksgiving episode with our two Beths that added some interesting and complex layers to their relationship, and obviously their relationship with Beth's husband, Jerry. Some of the episodes that really stuck out, though, the Knight family, that was creepy as hell and really showed the consequences of some of these crazy experiments and decisions that Rick makes. There's a dinosaur episode. You had the final dismissation after a fortune cookie at Panda Express somehow gives the ability of change to somebody's fate. That whole episode was insane, and with how they played with people's fortunes and how they used them and abused them to hurt and support people. The full meta Jack Rick from the opening, the opening of this episode is just this long string of meta jokes that are just completely absurd, go completely crazy over the top, bringing back a bunch of characters in fun and interesting ways, and like one episode helps you question of like what really makes a hero and a good person, analyze piss, all the way up to this last episode, which was this Christmas episode dealing with what if you really had a real lightsaber. But what I love most about this season is Rick is challenged to be a better person. And how Rick, his approach to doing that is, makes, especially the finale of this season, so much better. And you have Morty really trying to stand up for himself and trying to really confront Rick on his issues. And where this last episode leaves us as an audience with this giant cliffhanger, this big tease to hopefully what's going to happen in Season 7, this big picture arc, is exciting and something different for Rick and Morty that I feel like we're finally going to get like some closure to this overarching story of how all this nonsense, this craziness that is Rick and Morty all came about. And you gotta get those evil Ricks. And all of these episodes, so many of them really hit. There's so much fun. There's a decent amount of episodes that really soar in this season, and none of them really fall too hard either. And I'm even looking at IMDb. This is definitely a lot more consistent and high quality than the 5th season. And I still think this shows that Rick and Morty has plenty of juice left and a lot of fun and interesting ways of going about telling these stories and offering up crazy fun along the way. And I'm not sick and tired of it yet. I'm super excited for Season 7 of Rick and Morty, so hopefully we get some more greatness and continue to get less iffy approaches and iffy stories and iffy entries into the Rick and Morty franchise. But those are my thoughts on Season 6 of Rick and Morty. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.